Bring us your baffling.
Bring us your audacious.
We want your sticky notes, sketchbooks, and scribbles. Let's pin them to the wall, kick them around.
Kick them around, see what happens.
Because we're in the how do I get this startup off the ground business.
The taking your business, global business.
We're in the problem-solving business. 400,000 people.
Ready to help you solve problems while they're still called opportunities.
From figuring it out to getting it done.
We're here to help.
Wow, what a crowd, what a crowd. This is fantastic. Thank you so much for having me here today. I am, as you can tell, very enthusiastic about this opportunity, about this institution, about this community, about this region. Dr. Scarborough, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for being here. Members of the university board and administrators, again, thank you also for being here. Media colleagues, your attendance here is greatly appreciated. And coaches, I can tell the coaches, and you could spot them anywhere, right? Thank you for being here, coaches and administrative staff. I look forward to working every day with each and every one of you. A special thanks to Nathan for his yeoman's effort in running athletics. In addition to all the other duties he has across campus. I know he's done a great job. We've just begun to get to know each other. He's a real asset to this university, and I'm very appreciative of his guidance and support. Recognitions, I too would like to recognize my wife, Laura Lee. And if any of you football folks are thinking it, I know what you're thinking. This guy outkicked his coverage. Does he know anything about special teams? I know not to outkick coverages in football, but I highly recommend it in marriage. So, my wife, Laura Lee, and her mom, Dorella, Scott, my son, Lewis, my son, and Krista, my daughter. They're fortunate to be here today, and we're missing two of them. Eric is away at school, and Sean is away doing military service down in North Carolina. So, from afar, hello, Eric and Sean. I also want to make sure that I recognize Dr. John and his lovely wife, Ann. Thanks for being here today. It's an absolute honor for me. You know, I had the opportunity on Saturday to come down to campus and take in a football game, or a football scrimmage. We'll talk about security later, but I was able to get in pretty easily. I'm not sure that Spygate is upon us, but it will be soon. So we'll talk about security going forward. But I had a great chance to meet a number of folks. I got a chance to talk to George. I saw George here a little earlier. Coach Danbrock was here. I had a number of really interesting conversations, but I had two in particular that stuck in my mind. One was with the father of one of our football student athletes. He's a local guy. His son is an upperclassman. And you could tell with such great pride, he described his son's contribution to the team and his community's contribution to this enterprise. It was inspiring. And I left that conversation thinking, oh my goodness, yet another affirmation of all that's available to us here in this community. Great talent, great enthusiasm. As we engage that enthusiasm, we're going to see this flywheel really start to move quickly. The second conversation, likewise, was with a parent of a student athlete. This student athlete was an underclassman, a first-year student athlete, and his family was from Florida. And the parents were so effusive in their praise of this setting, of this opportunity. They talked about how lush and beautiful it is here in Northeast Ohio. They talked about the beauty and the grandeur of this stadium. But most of all, they talked about how appreciative they were of their son's opportunity to grow in such a supportive environment. That's what's so special about this enterprise here at Akron. That's why we're in this game. The universities all across the country invest in athletics, one, to create great community building tools. Yes, they do that. They also do it because America speaks sports, that language of sports that everybody speaks through. It enhances awareness for the university to be successful in athletics. There are all kinds of reasons, ancillary reasons why we engage in college athletics. But the number one reason is that which that parent spoke of about the opportunity to grow that young man through sport. So appreciative is he. We can never lose sight of the fact that what we're about here is growing young men and young women who are remarkably talented through this great enterprise of sport. There are so many that have invested such great resources and effort and energy in creating this platform. This is a fortunate group here because what we have is a platform. If we can all pull together and take advantage of all of these great opportunities that we have, and I know we can because I've seen it. I've seen it when I was a player here for the Cleveland Browns. When I was drafted, it was a great time. It was 1985. And Bernie Kosar happened to be a guy that was drafted in my class. Marty was our coach. And when I saw building after my first year and then my second year, the energy of this region of the country around athletics, a pride in the city that I've not seen anywhere else that I've lived in my life, I knew that when this opportunity came open at Akron, I wanted to seize it because we can build that same level of energy and enthusiasm around sport and together for the good of the, first of all, the student athlete, but also for the good of the community. We have a lot to be proud of in our enterprise and what we're doing. And so I look forward to the time that we can work together over the course of the next number of years to really make this thing everything that it can be. So, under my watch, what I would like to do is create a culture that really does focus on three core elements. The first one is external engagement. I want each of us, not just the administrators, not just me, not just the coaches, but each of you that are here, to be ambassadors for what we're doing. We want to be external and be able to describe those great elements that we're working on here, those great student athletes that we're producing here. We want to be able to be great communicators of this enterprise to the greater community. And I'll ask for your engagement in that. So number one, unceasing focus in external engagement. It'll come from me, it'll come from every one of our coaches, and I ask that it come from every one of you. We'll also provide unceasing focus on fiscal, operational, and personal discipline. We know that every dollar, every nickel that we're given to pursue our goals is precious. And we're going to hold that tight, and we're going to make sure that we're very responsible with respect to every single opportunity and resource that we're given. So focus on both fiscal, operational, and of course personal discipline. And the third area that I'll ask for complete and unceasing focus is competitive excellence. We get to play in front of a scoreboard. Everything we do gets measured. Let's embrace that. Let's make it our calling card. Let's be the best, most excellent competitors that we could possibly be. There's great talent here. There's great talent that will be attracted here. Let's embrace that. Let's be competitively excellent at everything we do, on the field, on the pitch, on the courts, and of course, in the classrooms. Let's make sure that we are competitively excellent, and that's how they will know the University of Akron. We'll be a great reflection of all the other great things that are going on this campus if we can all pull together and stay focused on those three objectives. So, I want to close now with what I expect to be our vision going forward. And that is that great fall weekend when on Friday night, out in the soccer stadium, we've got 5,000 people clamoring to get in on a beautiful fall night. The leaves are just starting to change, and we've got a national championship caliber squad out on the pitch, ready to take on an opponent who is just awed at the support that exists. Then that next morning, after great success that night, that next morning, the parking lot's starting to fill up early with tailgaters who just can't wait to revel in this event that's starting to build. By Saturday afternoon, we've got the whole community coming. We've got sometimes concert. We've got food vendors, carts, and whatnot. There's a festival-like atmosphere, and then there's kickoff. And then we get to engage with our fellow student athletes who have been working hard as any student on campus or any student of their age. And we're gonna engage with them in the enterprise of competitive excellence. And we're all going to celebrate that effort. And I know that if we do that, that outcome will be spectacular. So I'm excited about this future. I'm excited about this future that you guys have painted. And I just want to be a part of it, help pull it together, and I'll ask for every one of your undying support in making this a reality. So I'll close my comments finally by again expressing my appreciation for the opportunity to be here. I love this area of the country. I love this community. I want to be one of you. I want to be with you in working hard to make it a better place to live, not just for us, but our future generations. This can be a remarkable university, and athletics can play a big part in that. Thank you.
Zippy, can you come up on stage?
There you go.
Got it?
All right, let's get this out of the way for whatever photograph might be taken. Larry, we're excited here. Zippy and I would like to present to you a jersey.
All right.
University, I believe this is a soccer. Zippy, can you hold that for the
There we go.
other side and just get a photo here?
Smile.
Can you flip it around?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
It's the name of the front of the jersey that counts, right?